We're live.
Okay, never know when we're live.
Sorry, I
Oh,
did. I
oh,
tried to stop saying it because you used to be try to do other things, so I just wasn't
Oh,
sure.
no, it's okay. It's okay. We're here, guys. Everybody,
mhm.
I'm going to go ahead since I'm watching. I'm watching on YouTube right now. I'm going to go ahead and hit that like button. So I have one like.
Yay!
I'll do it too.
Oh, there we go.
Uh,
If you're listening, if you're watching, hit that
Hit
like
that like
button.
button.
Vance, hit that like.
We just did.
Hit that thumbs up.
I mean,
I didn't
it's
yet.
St. Patrick's Day, and we've got a green screen around us, above us and below us.
We've got
So
green
Here, let me
everywhere.
try this.
No pinching us. No
There's
pinching us. That's not.
must
That's
just want
light.
It's terrible. It's green.
it.
It's just the way my camera
Sure,
translates it, so that's
sure.
why it's gonna be blue. It's gonna be blue.
The blue looks more green than the
I
white.
know.
Or the green.
Hit it.
Not really, but hit it. Oh yeah. All right, guys.
Did y'all notice the green
Welcome.
background on the feed?
I
There?
know. I'm looking.
Isn't that
It's
fancy?
amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's
I'm
green.
sorry, I
right?
didn't. I wasn't paying attention as usual.
We're getting ready to start recording. We're just saying hi to Vance. And then we'll get going with iamMarvel, maybe a little news, maybe a little game. It's going to be a wild night. As you can see,
man.
I'm in a different setting, which I can talk about later.
Dude.
On my lightsaber throne.
In the toilet.
Just call me Grievous.
You're in the bathroom.
Yeah. The acoustics are so good.
Mhm.
There was one time we did a show, or you were at your parents' house, and you were like in a laundry room, I think.
Yeah, it was a laundry room.
That one actually didn't make it because we had so many issues. Though I don't think it made it to.
Ooh, the Kyber curator's here.
Heyo.
Now the party can begin.
Hello.
What just popped up? What in the world? Remind me later. Hold on. Let me make sure this doesn't kick me off. Popped
Do some
up saying
updates.
you need to uninstall this.
You should do things.
Anyways, hold on. Let me get everything going, and then we're going to start this show. My room I'm completely turned around. The construction is going on at my house, and they said, "Hey, we're going to build a wall in your office tomorrow." And I was like, "What?" So I had to quickly just move everything. So I'm in a corner. I sort of like this background. It
You
sort of
can't
looks
put baby in the corner.
well.
Well, but Ryan, you can.
You could put Ryan in the corner, just not babies. Just not babies. Can't put babies in the corner.
Or
John, how you doing? How are you doing? Have you been? I wonder. I don't know if the Kyber curator Sean will hear me. I'm sure he will. Have you played with my new Kyber crystal any? Just any thoughts on how it's going?
We don't need to know that.
All right, up the view here.
Oh, the gatherer crystal. Anyways,
well, whatever you want to call it.
you can tell me. Oh man. Are you ready? Uh-oh, sounds like there's some problems.
I can't. I lost myself on the screen. Oh, there we go. I was trying to fix something and I made it worse.
Oh, there's two of me.
I know. Just ignore that. It's good. I did an update to OBS and it's causing me all kinds of issues. So
one's slightly ahead of the other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait a second.
And now it's both of us.
Now it's still all of you.
I'm above this. That's Katrin, but on the screen, Katrin.
Yeah, we can have Katrin and us together in the middle.
We're professionals. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's so bad. What is going on here? Oh wait, I got an idea. Hold on. Maybe.
I'll talk while you figure that out.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, Mr. Kyber Curator, I've got a idea for a new crystal, a special crystal that I'm not gonna put it up for sale, but probably before then because I won't have time. But I might bring for May the 4th when I'm there. Actually, I've got a bunch of different crystals that I've been working on, but they're not quite ready yet. But I don't know when they'll release, because right now I'm just working on this new one because I've had so many orders come in. It's been crazy.
Fancy.
No. I mean, I made a perfect. I made a. I make molds out of these, and so I made the crystal that I needed to make all the molds. And I went to clean it up, and on my way back to the garage, 'cause that's where everything is right now, somehow it disappeared out of my hand, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to start all over again." And then today, my son was like, "Hey, look what I found! I found one of your crystals." No idea how I got on the stairs. I wasn't even on the stairs.
You got little leprechauns in your house.
I think so. My lightsaber ring disappeared. It's crazy here. Sean, you'll be there May 3rd and 4th, or May 3rd through the 6th. I will too. I'm going to fly in on the 3rd, and I'm going to go probably to Hollywood Studios. And then I'll definitely be there, Hollywood Studios, on the 4th for Galaxy's Edge. And then I went ahead and booked it on the 5th too. I may just go in and then go on to somewhere else. But I'll be there. I'll be there from the 3rd to the 6th too. Thursday or Tuesday through Friday, I guess. I'll be there with bells on. Huh?
Ooh, what kind of bells?
Silver bells. Silver. Oh, wow, that was loud.
Are we ready to start?
We're ready to start. Eesh. Okay, sorry.
Jeez Louise.
That was fun.
All kinds of bells. You hear me okay? Everything good on mine?
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. Episode 230. I can't wait for Chris to tell us all about what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, catering's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I get the yawn out of the way. Hello and welcome to episode 230 of I Am Geek. This is I Am Marvel, and I am Ryan, joined by my brother Chris and my our good pal, Katrin.
Heyo.
He's definitely my good
he's
pal.
My pal. He's my pal too.
I'm everybody's pal.
He's everybody's.
Oh boy.
Everybody's pal.
That's what it says on his business card. Everybody's pal.
Everybody's pal, except for Steve. Steve knows what he did.
What?
I don't know. That's what it says on your business card. You're everybody's pal except for Steve, and then in parentheses it says Steve knows what he did.
It's a picture of Katrin pointing at Steve.
Yeah. I don't know who Steve is though. Katrin, can you tell us who Steve is?
Nope.
We don't talk about Steve
or Bruno.
Anyways, this is I Am Marvel, so tonight we're going to be doing a lot of Marvel stuff. The main portion is we're going to be talking about Moon Knight, that's coming out on the 30th of March on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Which
a couple weeks away.
Yeah, which for the majority of people, they're probably still asking, who's this Moon Knight?
I know I am.
Is he like is he indecent? Is like moon people at night? Or?
Yeah.
That's why Disney Plus has gone to the adult rating thing that you have to do
because of Moon Knight.
Yeah, because of Moon Knight.
Yeah, I got a call from my wife the other day. She's home for spring break, and she's always home, but she was at home during the day during spring break, and she's like, "What do I do with this? It's asking me to pick mature or TV 14." I was like, I mean, big mature. But I explained to her.
Did you say, how old are you?
No. Dangerous. Just had a birthday.
There's certain things I don't want you watching.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I explained to her it was the Marvel shows that are now on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So.
And there's going to be a guy mooning.
And there's a guy mooning. So. There you go.
Which in the funny thing, in the comic books, he does do that.
Oh.
When he's in the military, he multiple times just like walks around naked, which gets him kicked out of the military. I don't think they're going to do that in the show, though. So that's
Really?
maybe part of the why he's called Moon Knight. And then he just runs away in the comic books. He grabs the clothes and runs away.
Mhm.
Yeah, when you read about this, which Chris,
Yes.
he's going to tell us all about
He's
it
got it all.
because he is our, smart
Mhm.
Marvel guy.
Yeah, Katrin's got it all.
I got it on here on my phone.
When you read all about it, you're like, how the heck is this going to be on Disney Plus? Because he does some crazy stuff. And I think they're going to take a little different take on it than what they did in the comics. I think there's not going to be as many faces being ripped off.
That's too bad.
Oh, really?
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe since they have the mature rating now, maybe
Exactly.
he will rip a face off.
Yep.
We'll see.
We will see.
We will see. Anyways, but before we get to Moon Knight, a little news and a game, because today is what?
Today is St. Patrick's Day.
80.
Is that what they say?
Was that?
80.
Yeah, that's what the leprechauns say.
Almost like the Swedish chef. Hordy. But it's
More of a
Did you guys watch Darby O'Gill with the little people today?
every year, first thing in the morning.
Maybe I'll show that to the kids tomorrow. I heard it crashed Disney Plus because there's so many people watching Darby O'Gill and Little People for St. Patty's Day.
Could be.
It's your tradition.
That's a fun movie. I want to watch it again. We watched it as kids.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. Anyways.
Don't know what that is.
Wait. Okay, we're taking a little side thing from Marvel for a second. You don't know what Darby O'Gill and the Little People?
I don't. It sounds very offensive, though.
No, it's a fun. No,
Well,
it's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. You need to watch it.
Okay.
This was a movie that I watched in my childhood a lot. I figured Chris had watched it too, because since we were brothers.
We've watched it. I remember watching it, and it actually has some really good special effects in it.
Yeah.
To make them look like small little leprechauns, where they do a lot of camera foreshortening stuff tricks, where everything's shot live. It's not comped in. Everything's shot live. Like Darby is like further back, or they're further back, and he's closer to the screen to make them look smaller. But like when the camera goes into frame, then it makes them look like tiny little people.
Yeah, it's a very good movie. You need to watch it,
I
Kaker.
will.
You have to promise me. You will sit your family down and say, "Listen, we're having movie night."
Movie night. I'm to watch.
It's not even on the mature side of Disney Plus. It's on the other side of Disney Plus.
Can it be after we watch the Leprechaun movies?
No, this one's better.
It's our yearly tradition to watch the horror movies.
Oh, it's
The first one has Jennifer Aniston in it, so I mean,
that's
well, there
true.
you go. That
Darby
sounds
O'Gill
familiar
has,
now that you say that.
Darby O'Gill has
Maybe I don't know.
Fred.
the Leprechaun movie, not Darby O'Gill.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was thinking
has
she was.
Jennifer Aniston in it. She might not have been born yet when Darby O'Gill was made.
It stars is it who's in Darby O'Gill? Is it
There's Darby.
Oh gosh.
Last name is O'Gill.
Yeah, O'Gill.
This is
Darby.
Oh, I'm looking right now.
Gill.
Oh, Sean Connery's in. A young Sean Connery's in.
Yeah, Albert Sharp plays Darby
That's right.
O'Gill.
Yeah.
You know Albert Sharp.
Sean Connery plays Michael McBride.
Mm-hmm.
The young Sean Connery. I'm gonna watch this tomorrow with the kids. I'm gonna be listen kids. Have I got a movie for you?
Listen here.
And they're gonna start watching it, and they're gonna be like, "What is this? Can we watch Barbie now?" And I'm gonna be like, "No." My daughter started watching Barbie, and it's
fun.
No.
No, it's American tradition, Barbie.
Anyways, okay, so Darby O'Gill, everybody's gonna watch that tomorrow.
Good.
We're gonna watch it right now while we do this. Okay.
That's not what people came here for.
I don't know. Vance in the comments is saying it's a good movie. I think the
I'm
first comment he put was
disappointed.
not what he meant to put, and then he said,
I mean, I
"Good
was like,
movie."
man, I'm sorry.
Yeesh. We're mad at you, K-Cho,
I
that you
know.
haven't watched it.
It's like, how
He's
dare you
very,
talk about my movie?
very mad. Oh, Luck of the Irish is on there too. Yes, the basketball playing half leprechaun. Yeah, I remember that one too. That was a Disney Channel movie. Yeah,
Sounds like it.
but other one's better. Go with Darby O'Gill. Watch, we're all gonna watch it, and then we're gonna be like, man, that didn't hold up very well.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Okay, so it's St. Patty's Day, so we're
Yes.
gonna do a little Marvel St. Patrick's some kind of quiz
Yes.
that deals with both of
So
them.
these are Marvel characters that happen to be Irish.
Okay. Do you want to do that first, or do you want to talk a little bit of Miss Marvel since the trailer released?
Whatever you want to do. We can do that. Let's do that.
Let's do the Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading comments. That's the bad part of it, doing the live stream while we're recording, because I like to read the comments, and sometimes they make me laugh, and then sometimes they're offensive. But
Yeah.
those get deleted.
They
But
do.
not you, Vance.
Well, I did delete his comment because it was kind of weird. I didn't want people to get the wrong idea. I'd be like,
yeah. He was trying to spell out fun.
Yes, fun movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or
And
maybe he was
didn't-
talking to somebody else and he thought he was typing in there like,
I don't know. Anyways, all right. So the Miss Marvel trailer dropped.
Yes.
And
boy, did it drop.
Yeah. That was the drop.
I'm trying. Listen, I'm sure it's going to be good. Okay, because Marvel hasn't failed me yet. But for me personally, what I saw in the trailer, I wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to watch this.
Yeah.
That's just me and me. I'm sure it's going to be good. Sure. It's going to be good. I know.
I thought it was for me, I thought it was a pretty good trailer. I want to watch it. I want to see it. The thing that got me about it was just like, oh, we're watching the end credits to Spider-Man Homecoming.
Maybe that's what it was.
It's like,
well, yeah.
it's like they tried to like, this worked for Spider-Man in high school. Let's take that and just do it to this as well. Like the tone of it and everything almost felt like a ripoff of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
I think for me, it was when they got to her powers and they were showing her powers, and I was just like, what? Like,
yeah, that's not her powers.
That's not her powers. That's where I got confused and was like, what are they doing?
Well, they had to do it different because
in
the comics she's an Inhuman.
Yeah.
Which didn't work out for Marvel. When they tried to do the Inhumans, it actually went really bad. So I guess they're like, let's steer away as far as from that we can. But at the same time, it's like they changed her powers so much. Because really, like what she calls them biggins, like she like stretches and like her hand gets really big. That's what she says. She's like, biggin.
I have it mature rating too.
Yeah.
And
sorry.
And I'm wondering if they changed that too to save on like VFX cost, because to make someone look stretchy and like expanding their hands or whatever, they got to do it really well. Like they've got to put money into that to make it look good. Otherwise, you'll get like Fantastic Four, like a really cheaper version of Fantastic Four.
It just, I mean, I'm sure it'd be fine. It just didn't hit me like it was when I watched the trailer. I didn't leave the trailer going, I'm looking forward to this. You know?
Yeah.
I was sort of like, oh, okay.
It felt more like a teenage Marvel show to me than anything else. Like, I mean, I know Spider-Man essentially is that too, right? in some ways, or
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's more.
but it still feels more adult.
better.
This feels more like Star. What's the movie that's or the show that was on the on CW that we kind of like Stargirl.
Stargirl.
It feels like
Yeah.
Stargirl to me, which is kind
Yeah,
of
it feels like a
cheesy.
CW show.
And it feels like a CW show. I guess that's what it comes down to. And it's like, uh-oh.
This could go either
This
way.
could be bad.
Yeah, Vance was saying Eternal's tick. Yeah, is it like bracelets she puts on?
She does. I was like, is that the 10 rings?
They haven't said, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's more like probably like they're linking her to the Eternals more than likely, which that didn't do all that great either. So let's see how that.
Anyway, so we're not gonna bash it, but
Well, we kind of did, but
A little bit.
I mean anymore.
that's all the bashing. But really, seriously, don't watch it.
I don't think it looks bad. It just it's not what I expect
Yeah.
typically out of Marvel.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be good. I keep saying that, but I'll probably watch it because I watch all the Marvel stuff. And then yeah, that's the thing. Because there's so much Marvel stuff now, because there's so much Star Wars stuff now, I mean all this stuff. One person is not going to like everything. And that's okay. Because somebody's going to really like Miss Marvel and it's going to hit on all the right notes for them. And somebody's not going to like it and it's okay. But,
Same for Captain Marvel. There are people that like Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And there are people that are like, hey.
And that's okay. We're not going to bash them for liking it. We're not going to say anything bad. It just may not be our cup of tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's okay. That's what it's
okay.
Being an adult.
In the free country of the United States of America.
Yeah. But because here's another thing, because we're talking about Moon Knight tonight. When the Moon Knight trailer hit, I was like, this is going to be fun. This is going to be cool. And then when the Miss Marvel trailer hit, I was like, and it's two different shows. It's two completely different shows.
Yeah, it's the tone of it. I mean, Moon Knight it's very kind of like harkening back to Daredevil and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, Miss Marvel is like definitely like, hey, CW.
Yeah. Yeah. So
there are some good CW shows.
I mean,
we'll
Flash.
They always start good.
Yeah.
Stargirl has maintained.
I haven't watched much of season 2 because my DVR messed it all up, and every time I turn it on to watch it, it's like messed up. So I just
You gotta go to the CW app. Just watch it on it.
But I shouldn't have to because we pay for the cable.
Well, you don't have to pay for the CW.
No, I'm just saying, like, I shouldn't have to do that. Anyways, I'm sure we're going to get a lot of hate for bashing the Miss Marvel trailer, but we're just bashing the trailer.
Stargirl might be on HBO Max now, actually.
It's somewhere else. Like, is it on Netflix even? Because Netflix has some CW shows. Yeah.
It does. It stopped having them for a while. Because a lot of the Warner Brothers stuff has been going on to HBO.
Yeah, maybe so.
Somebody just bought them, right?
Yeah, Stargirl is on HBO Max. Both seasons.
There you go.
Oh, well, there we go. I've got that, which I've been watching. We're going all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. Our Flag Means Death. Started watching that on HBO Max. It is so funny. Catherine, you need to watch that. I mean, your son,
Gentleman Pirate.
Your son should not watch that, but you should watch it. It's funny. I mean, your wife. I mean, depends on if you want her to have the mature rating put on stuff.
Yeah, it's from Taika Waititi.
Yes.
Although he did Thor Ragnarok, this is more along the lines of What We Do in the Shadows in terms of
it's so funny. Anyways, that's not Marvel.
Speaking of him, I just finished Free Guy the other day. I've been having to watch it in like 20-minute blips because of when I can watch it. And I finally finished it, and I love that movie. It's really good.
Yeah,
it got a little too serious at the end. It was like, but it was good.
That was good. I liked it. All right. Quiz
time. Do you want to do the shortened version probably? Because we're going to lose people.
Whatever.
All right, here we go. We'll go quick. All right, because so this is in celebration of St. Patrick's Day 2022. There are Marvel characters that have Irish backgrounds. So we're going to be talking about 4 of them. So there's 4, and then we'll refer to another one. But anyways, there are 4 that you'll be able to choose from in each of these questions. We'll make it easy. And those 4 are Banshee, Shamrock, Siren, and Irish Wolfhound. Irish Wolfhound.
There's 2 of them I don't know.
This
so
is
Banshee.
perfect. All right.
Banshee.
2 I know, 2 I don't know.
Great.
Shamrock.
I'll say it every time. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm writing it down.
All right, here we go. Don't look it up. Okay, here we go.
Irish Wolfhound.
Irish Wolfhound. Yes. I lost my pen.
A dog.
It is a dog. It is a type of dog, but this is also a character. So, all right, here you go. You ready?
Right.
This Marvel character is a former Interpol agent and NYPD officer. Is it Banshee, Shamrock, Siren, or Irish Wolfhound? And you'll each get to answer, and then I'll let you know if you're right or wrong.
Okay, read the question again.
This Marvel character is a former Interpol agent and NYPD officer.
NYPD.
Are any of these people female, or
There
all
are
guys?
females. Yes, 2 of them are females.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
Mm-hmm.
2. What's it? Is it Siren and
Shamrock?
Shamrock.
Oh.
That may give away some of the answers, but that's all
right. Former NYPD police officer.
This one has female.
I'm gonna go with Irish Wolfhound.
All right.
For
Ryan.
Was a police officer and a what?
And an Interpol agent. I spent a lot of time in New York.
Oh.
That helps. I don't know about any of these. I looked these up today. These are correct answers.
Shamrock? I don't know. Shamrock.
No, you're both wrong. It was Banshee.
I didn't think so.
The original Banshee.
It was Banshee.
Oh, really?
I thought he was Interpol or something like that, but I couldn't remember him being an NYPD police officer. And that's
I
why
couldn't remember her being that either.
All right. This Marvel character single-handedly fought off the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
Single-handedly.
Was it Banshee, Shamrock, Siren, or Irish Wolfhound?
So with one hand.
I mean, just by themselves. The one.
So Irish Wolfhound probably has paws, right? Because it's a dog. So it couldn't fight off single-handedly.
I want to go with Shamrock. Shamrock Shake.
Oh gosh. Let's just make it interesting, and I'll go Siren.
You're both wrong again. It was Irish Wolfhound. He's known for his strength, and his ability. It's not known how strong he is, but he is known to be stronger than Drax.
Ah.
All right.
I have no idea who that is. I just picture a dog.
Yeah. That's what
He has another name that I can't say. I can't pronounce it.
I want them all on the team together, though.
Yeah. Okay. After the death of his wife, Maeve, this character joined the organization called Factor 3.
I'm
got
going
a
to go
50 chance because 2 of these are women and 2 of these are men.
There you go. That's good. Yeah.
I'm going with Banshee.
All right.
I'm going with Banshee on that.
Yeah, I think it has to be Banshee, right?
You're right. Yeah. It is Banshee. All right.
Each got 1 point.
All right. This character was raised by Black Tom Cassidy. Was it Banshee, Shamrock, Siren, or Irish Wolfhound?
Black Tom. Okay. I've heard of Black Tom. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. This character is a relative of the character in question.
That doesn't really help, actually.
Yeah.
That doesn't help just because you would someone would know it. It actually doesn't help because I know something about.
He's related to 2 characters in the list.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it doesn't help. It narrows it down to 50-50.
Oh.
Raised by Black Tom. I'm gonna go with Banshee. I don't know if I'm right.
I'm gonna go with who's the other one, Chris? That you think he?
Don't give any clues.
Siren.
Oh, Ryan is correct. It is Siren.
Dang it. Siren is Banshee's daughter.
Yes. And not to make things too confusing, Siren becomes known as Banshee later on after the original Banshee dies.
he's died several
Well,
times. So
okay.
we'll see.
All right. This character uses a spear in battle.
Spear.
This should be fairly easy because
Oh.
if you know anything about Banshee, I'll say two of the characters.
Again, it just narrows
It
it
narrows
down
it down to two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Shamrock.
Spear. Like what kind of spear?
A spear. He also calls it his throwing
Irish
stick.
Wolfhound.
Oh,
Irish
no,
Wolfhound.
never mind. I'm going with the other one.
Chris
I'll
said
give it to
Shamrock.
Chris too because I gave away the it is Irish Wolfhound. He's from the 31st century or something like that. Somewhere in the 30s.
Oh,
We're
they got,
like Chris. We're like
spears.
little
Or,
leprechauns
no, that's
tonight.
not
We're
right.
tricking
How
him.
can he be from the 30th century? That's really weird. But anyways,
31st.
no, that can't be right. It said something about.
He's from the
Anyways, it doesn't
future?
matter. It
The
really doesn't
future.
matter. The future, but
future.
it doesn't make any sense now that I think about it. But anyways, let's move on. This character is possessed by the souls of thousands of victims of wars.
What?
Right?
Wow. All the time?
That's how this character gets his or her strength.
I would go with Irish Wolfhound.
Yeah, I mean, you said he was really strong, so I'm guessing Irish Wolfhound.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's Shamrock. And
That was my second guess.
and
I
here's
don't
the
know who
thing.
Shamrock
She
is,
calls it
except for the
she
shape.
calls it luck. So that power that she
Oh.
gets from these
Yeah, it
souls is called
sounds
luck.
lucky.
All right.
Sounds lucky.
And that may be a clue for later. All right.
I've had her shake. Her milkshake does bring all the boys to the yard. I'll tell you
Okay.
I can't have it anymore. I can't drink.
that.
Oh. All right. Marvel's Contest of Champions featured this character alongside Storm and the Collective Man. In issue number 1, in fact, of the series or whatever you call
I'm
it.
gonna go with Banshee.
Banshee, yeah.
It
That
is
was
Shamrock, actually. Shamrock.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Who knew, right? All right.
Not me.
Here we go.
No?
This Irish character was a member of both X Factor and X Force.
Banshee.
I'm a Siren.
Chris is right with Siren.
Oh,
It is
I
tied
should've guessed
3-3 now.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting close to the end. I promise. There are 2 more questions. 3 questions. All right. This one should be easy because of clues I've given, and that probably just gave the clue away. This character is able to survive subnuclear explosions.
Able to survive sub-nuclear.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds bad.
Oh,
Might need
I'm
him.
gonna go with.
I'm
I'm gonna go with
Him.
Hound. I'm going with the Hound.
Yeah, the
All
hound,
right,
because
you're
you said
right,
him.
You're right. It is Irish Wolfhound. He's very strong.
You might need him or her.
All right. Next one. 2 of these characters have the ability to fly and incapacitate opponents with a sonic scream, but one of them also has the ability to teleport. Which one is it? Is it Banshee, Shamrock, Siren,
which
or
one?
Irish
Oh,
Wolfhound?
You don't want both of them? You want wait, I'm
So
confused.
2 of them can fly and incapacitate with the
Yeah.
sonic scream.
Banshee and Siren. Yeah.
But one of them can also teleport, like specifically teleport.
I'm gonna go with Siren.
Siren.
You're both
I know I've
correct.
never heard of I've never heard of Banshee teleporting. So.
Well, that's why it's...
No, I'm saying that's why I picked Siren.
All right.
Not because Chris.
This is the
We're
last
tied.
question. After breaking her foot because this is going to give this away. So you're going to both get this right. After breaking her foot because her luck ran out, this character started a new career
Shamrock.
as a hairstylist and became the most sought after hairdresser in all of Europe.
Shamrock.
Yeah, that's right. So you tied. You,
It could have
both-
been.
you tied.
Luck of the Irish, we tied.
Luck of the Irish.
Heidi, Heidi,
So
Heidi.
hope you learned something.
Yeah, I didn't know anything.
I didn't know
about
anything
Shamrock.
either. I learned a whole
Irish
lot.
Wolfhound.
And so
Mm-mm.
this goes out to all the Irish out there and all the Irish Marvel characters. Hope you enjoyed it.
All 4 of
Well, there's 5, but or 6.
them.
But I was looking up characters. I guess I just put Irish superheroes or something, and all of a sudden it came up with like Green Lantern, and I was like, nope, that's not Marvel, I guess.
The Hulk.
Yeah. Well, that was our joke on our text, right? I was like, we could just talk about the Hulk, have questions about Hulk, But and I tried to throw one in there, but I was like, nah. I don't want to mess with it.
Kermit the Frog.
We do have a question from YouTube from Kayla Bradshaw. It says, why is there only 4 people watching? I don't know, Kayla. Go call your friends and have them come watch now.
I got 5 people watching.
It's 5 now. Great. Bring them all in.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know where. I don't even see that question.
Well, I just put it up on the screen.
No, I mean
it's on the YouTube
in the live chat. I don't see it.
And yes, Vance, the Boys Diabolical is intense. I have not watched them all, but yeah, it's nuts.
There's probably only 5 people watching because it's St. Patty's Day.
They're all out in the Green River
partying.
Yeah, Green River.
All
right. Well, thanks for humoring me with my little quiz.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
Good.
I liked your quiz. Did we win like a Shamrock Shake? Because Chris can't have it, so I should have it. But
where do you get Shamrock Shakes? I don't remember. Is that Arby's? McDonald's. Okay.
McDonald's.
Arby's does have a mint shake.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not a
Shamrock
Shake.
It's not a Shamrock. It's not a Shamrock Shake.
Well, if it's available in July at Comic Palooza, then I will buy you a Shamrock Shake.
Comic Palooza coming in July. Be there. Be square.
Whatever shape you want to be, you want to come as.
We will be there. Just a little advertisement for Comic Palooza. We don't know if we're invited yet, but we will be there. We may be standing outside.
Yes.
Just with the sign saying "listen" or something, but we will be there.
Yes.
In a hotel.
We have a hotel room. We'll be there.
Maybe if we have time. I don't know if we'll have time. Maybe I could take you to the pirate escape room.
Sorry, I laugh at a comment. Anyways,
I'm not getting into comments.
All right.
What is going on? I need to refresh or something. Let's do that.
I do have a surprise for when we go to Comic Palooza. I haven't told you all yet. First time you're hearing this. You want me to tell you the surprise?
Sure.
So I splurged a little bit. It wasn't much. And we're going to get access to the executive lounge for free breakfast and hors d'oeuvres at night.
Chris, it's another place where a character could be like, "Oh, excuse me, people. Can you get out of our way? We want to go this way."
Yes. There's one crab cake left. You're a famous person. You take it.
But don't talk to us, please.
We're not looking.
So
just take it.
Sit inside you. That is cool.
That is cool. It wasn't much more. I was like, why not? That might be our chance because that's where they'll be. They're probably.
It'll be just guys like us sitting around and be like, "Where's all the famous people?" And they're like, "Yeah, they don't care."
But it's food at least. So we'll have breakfast and evening hors d'oeuvres on the house. Well,
in full Boba Fett.
That'll be my birthday present to you guys.
Aww.
Or something.
Yeah, well, I'll buy you breakfast one morning then.
I'll get you hors d'oeuvres. I'll get you lunch. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go back to our best burger in Houston place.
Man.
Anyways.
All right.
Well, it's been iamGEEK. No, I'm just kidding.
We gotta talk Moon Knight.
We're gonna talk Moon Knight on this St. Patty's Day evening, because he has nothing to do with Irish people or St. Patty's Day.
But it's coming.
I mean, he doesn't in the comics, but I don't know. But it is coming out March 30th, so that's just a couple weeks away, and most people don't know who Moon Knight is. Some of us don't know who Moon Knight. And then some of us know a little more. So we thought we would.
Some of us read about him.
That's right. I did that too.
I've known about him. And the one common misconception that people say about Moon Knight is that it is just a Marvel version of Batman.
Yes.
But really, that's not the case.
Yeah, it's not the case that they get that because around that around the time where one artist was drawing Batman and they were doing another series with Moon Knight, they they ended up reinventing his style in that kind of style that the artist was doing,
Yeah.
and so it looked like a Batman style comic at the time. That's kind of what happened.
And he's all one color.
Wow, we
right?
started talking about Moon Knight and the people just dropped. The viewers.
Like, well, that's it.
They were just here for the
I still see. Well,
Irish festivities.
yeah. Anyways, all right. So he's not Batman, but he does, and we'll get into this. Have a billionaire persona, if we want to talk that.
Mhm.
The comics is going to be probably a lot different than the Disney Plus show. In the comics, he was a guy named Mark Spector. He was a military guy. He was why did I just want to say sent away? Not sent away from the military. Dishonorably discharged from the military.
Yeah.
Because of mooning, pretty much.
And like
Other
one,
things.
yeah, that's more than likely been retconned by now in the comics, but yeah.
Yeah.
But if you were actually going to compare him to another comic book character, more than likely, I think the better comparison would be to Spawn.
Yeah, I could see that.
His Spawn was a military kind of gun for hire type person, and was killed by one of his fellow soldiers, left for dead, and basically the devil brought him back to be his spawn, his hell spawn, to pave his way to Earth or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's very similar to kind of more of the modern Knight tape.
The thing that I'm most intrigued about this show and the handling of this character, I'm getting all serious now. The tone has shifted. My wife is a therapist, a trauma therapist. So the character, the main character of the show has dissociative identity disorder, which means he becomes different people in his own head, pretty much. I don't know. People used to call it multi-personality disorder, but that's not actually what it technically is. And it's not called that anymore. So he switches. Basically, he turns into different people, their own persona, their own everything. And as we see in the trailer, someone calls him and he picks up the phone. He's like, "Oh, you're still alive, Mark?" And he's like, "Who's Mark?" Like he doesn't know about this other.
Yeah, and that's one of the differences to this. In the comics, Mark Spector, like it starts out with Mark Spector.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's starting out with the other character, which was
Stephen Grant.
Yeah, Stephen Grant.
Which in the trailers anyway, Stephen Grant in the comics is a billionaire. In the trailers, I think he's just like he works at a gift shop or something weird. Like I don't think he's a billionaire.
Yeah, could be. And there are other personas in the comic as well. Jack Lockley, who's like a taxi cab driver. So there could be even more in the show we just haven't seen yet.
Yeah. So this will be interesting. I hope they do a good job with that. Because it can be hard to do like mental illness and this kind of show. They've sort of pulled it off in the past with like PTSD and some of the like Winter Soldier and stuff. So
I mean,
we'll see.
The Doom Patrol does a good job with the character on that who has multiple kind of personalities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where, they do a really good job with that, and each one comes with its own power, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. So in the comic books, he's Jewish. I don't know if they're going to do that in the show. That's sort of how his dissociative identity sort of starts because he's a kid and his family friend is a rabbi, and they find out this is horrible. They found out that his rabbi is actually a Nazi serial killer that kills Jewish people, and this is what leads him to having this disorder.
That old story.
That whole story, yeah.
Yeah. In the comics, there's like any comic book character, things that like he had a story and then it was retconned, and they had a story and it was retconned. Like he started out in the pages of Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, it was a one-off.
Which is a one-off, because that's why it was like Moon Knight, because he was hunting werewolves and all his weapons were silver, and he worked for this bad organization that was against Werewolf by Night. Which Werewolf by Night, another show coming to Disney Plus. They got a Halloween special doing that. But then like he was kind of popular in that featured kind of comic that they retconned him to where he was like undercover working for the bad organization. Yeah. He's actually a good guy, and and he basically on a mission in Egypt, he was killed by fellow soldiers and basically left for dead in front of this like statue in this pyramid, which was a statue to Khonshu.
Yes, Khonshu.
I don't know if that's how you.
No, it's Khonshu. Yeah, that's right.
Which is why it's kind of a little bit like Spawn. Khonshu is like the demon kind of character or whatever that brings him back to life and sets him on his path to be Moon Knight. Which there was like at first like that was the reason he had like different personalities, and then they retconned it to where it was the priest that caused it, but then they retconned it again that Khonshu was like training him since he was a child almost. Yeah. And then revealed himself in Egypt. So I don't know what take they'll do.
Yeah. So in the comics, the guy that leaves him for dead is I forget his dude's name, but his face is basically tattooed with a skull on it.
Which again, like Spawn, there's a character.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that Tom McFarlane just took Midnight and made Spawn.
Maybe so.
But the dude with the skull face tattoo is the dude that Moon Knight rips his face off. So yeah, it's really gory. That's where the movie Face Off came from. This Moon Knight. Face.
There's a good Face Off joke in the new Ryan Reynolds movie on Netflix. I won't ruin it, but there's a really good Face Off joke.
I like that movie. Heard so many
I had fun with
bad things about it. We started watching it, and it was just like,
The Adam Project.
Yeah, the Adam Project.
Yeah, I don't know if I can watch it. I read the description. I don't think I could watch it.
Yeah, you might not want to, but but it's good. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself. It was Ryan Reynolds. It was a Ryan Reynolds movie.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds,
and the kid being Ryan Reynolds,
and the kid being Ryan Reynolds. I think the kid
funny.
watched all of Ryan Reynolds movies.
Yes. So back to Moon Knight. There's also something they establishes called. This is sort of when he gets away from being the right hand of Koshi or whatever, the Midnight Mission, and he helps vampires, like helps save them.
Well, that was one of the. He basically like anybody who needs help. It's like almost like a heroes for hire type thing.
Yeah.
With like the kind of Luke Cage did and stuff like that, where basically anybody can come to him for help. And one of the stories is these people got tricked into this pyramid scheme into becoming vampires,
as one does.
Which I hope they do that storyline. Can bring in Blade for that one.
Basically one of the people named Reese, it's this lady, becomes like his receptionist. She was one of the vampires that he helps out. And she may be in the show, that character. I don't know.
The villain character for this, played by Ethan Hawke, is like not much is known about him because he was a very minor character.
Yeah.
Very minor comic for Moon Knight. So we'll see. It seems like he is connected to Khonshu in the show in some way, or at least knows of it. So
What was his
Arthur
name?
Harrow is what I just read.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's way down on the baddie list, the rogues gallery, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see. I wanted them to do. What was that one? They have another. Oh, Shadow Knight. That looks like an interesting storyline. It's like his brother or something.
Oh.
Randall Spector.
Randall.
Randy.
Randy Spector.
I'm like Austin Powers. Randy.
I'm a
He goes up
Randy
against.
Spector, baby.
Sometimes he goes up against the punk ghost gang.
Ooh.
Why aren't they doing that?
I am looking forward to there's another personality they did reveal, just based off his costume, Mr. Knight.
Yes.
Which is basically him in a suit.
That suit
white
looks cool,
suit,
though.
the mask. It looks so cool. It looks so good. In the comics, he's more of a consultant for the police. I don't know how they'll treat it in this, but yeah, he looks nice in that suit.
Now he has, for his powers and abilities, he does sort of have along the lines of Batman. He's got the martial arts. He throws little moons.
Moonarangs.
Moonarangs.
I think he
works alone.
He works alone. I think he has a grappling hook.
On one color.
Yeah.
That extends into a bow staff, I think. He's used nunchucks, compound bow, spiked knuckles.
Drives the Moonmobile.
Gauntlets. So he sort of has the same setup as Batman.
Batman Ninja Turtle crossover. Yeah.
But he does sort of have supernatural powers based on the phases of the moon.
Yeah, and in the comics, it comes and goes. It seems like some fighters give him some powers, some don't.
He can have superhuman strength. He's died many times, been brought back by Khonshu, supposedly, but he doesn't know how many times he can die and be brought back. But he has been brought back to life by Khonshu. Now, in the trailer, Khonshu, I'm assuming, is the beaked, skeleton beak looking creature. In the trailer, is that who? I said he wasn't listening. In the trailer, Khonshu is the beak.
Siri heard something and came on, and I totally missed what you were saying.
I said it seems like in the trailer the beaked creature, skeleton-looking creature, is Khonshu.
Yes. Okay. Yes, that's what it seems to be. Yeah, sorry.
Or a little old lady in an elevator.
Yeah, it was beaked. I heard beat creature when Siri came on, and I was like, I don't know. I don't remember a beet creature
like the vegetable?
From Doug, from Doug Funny, like the beets. Like I don't know.
Beaked.
Beak.
Yeah. If you're still with us, thank you. Thanks for sticking around. So, Katrin,
yes,
did you know the least, I guess, about Moon Knight? Do you have any questions that probably some listeners have questions about too?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I've read a little bit about it as of today. You've answered my questions already, so I don't know.
Right. We didn't talk about his helicopter driver.
He has a helicopter driver. Is this like Magnum PI or
Thanos? Thanos is his helicopter driver.
In the comics, he does. His name is. Hold on, I'll tell you. Where'd it go? I had it pulled up here. That's a super.
He has been a part of the Avengers or the West Coast Avengers.
Yeah.
And, Heroes for Hire and the Secret Avengers, but yeah, he likes to work alone.
Yeah.
Not to be...
Except when he works with John Paul Frenchy Duchamp.
Frenchie, that's right. Good old
Yeah,
Frenchie.
that's his helicopter pilot and closest friend. The two meet after Mark left the Marines. So he was in the Marines. Frenchie's a mercenary, but with moral principles.
A mercenary with more principles.
Yeah, he doesn't like to compromise, leading him to fully support Mark Spector's choice to protect people and avenge the wronged rather than profit from combat and killing. So Moon Knight is like a little bit of Batman, a little bit of Magnum PI, a little bit of Spawn. Yeah, a lot of Spawn. What more can you ask for?
Oscar Isaac.
I think Oscar.
And we got him.
I think he's going to do a great job in this character.
He's good. I like him. So I'm glad they chose him for this part.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Well, cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure we'll talk more about it after it comes out and we actually know more.
For me, it's I'm excited just because it's new content at this point, because I just it still just looks kind of weird to me, but at the same time it's like it could be good, so let's check it out. But
he's a character I never really got his comics. I knew little about him, so I'm kind of excited to see the character like that. Getting a show to learn a little bit more about him.
I've liked the looks of him for years. Like I remember when I first saw him, I was like, "Oh, he looks really cool."
Yeah.
It's interesting on like the images we have seen. He does kind of blend into the background, right? He's all gray, kind of a moon color, but there's a lot of backgrounds or ground or whatever. It seems like he kind of just. I mean, he's all just one color, right? So that makes it weird. But he, I wonder if the show will be dark and where it you can't really see him too well, which
crazy.
Which is kind of like Batman, but I guess
it's gonna be PG-13.
You gotta turn the brightness up on your TV. Vance was saying in the comments that it's just a standalone, that there's no connection to the current MCU.
Yeah. Well, and that got me thinking about like Morbius. Is that one connected to anything else, or is it?
Well, Morbius
Sony,
is different.
Okay.
That's through Sony. That's their Spider-Verse, which is kind of connected in a way now because of the last Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Like in the trailers, you've seen Spider-Man imagery and stuff like that.
Sure.
So you're not sure exactly how that'll be connected. It's probably at least in the same universe as Venom. Because of Sony, this will probably be in the take place in the Marvel universe, but like Daredevil or Luke Cage or whatever, it'll probably be like kind of to the side where there might be like you might see like newspapers or something indicating things or whatever. But
I think, and that's fine. I think it's good to have different stories and not talk about the Infinity Zone all the time or whatever, or talking about the event that happened, and all. It's just like just like Star Wars. Like at some point, it's nice not to talk about Luke Skywalker, right? It's like let's not talk about Skywalker for a while. Let's do something else, And
we don't talk about Skywalker.
So I think it'll be good. I think there'll be though some people that say, well, what does this have to do with everything? I don't want to watch it, but that's fine. Don't watch it. But again, we had those shows, right? So like Luke Cage and the Iron Fist and Punisher. I mean, they were and Jennifer Jones, right? They all came together except for
Jessica.
Sorry,
Jessica
I work with a Jennifer Jones. Jessica Jones, and so we did have that with the Defenders, right? But they still are separate from what we know as the Marvel universe.
For now,
yeah, right. For now.
Well, because Charlie Hall,
I know it's
Charlie Cox. That's a singer, Charlie Hall. Look what you're making me switch things.
I know. I'm sorry.
Anyways, he was in the
Betty Boop.
Spider-Man.
Wait.
Betsy Ross.
Anyways, all right. So that's Moon Knight.
Wow.
Are
you excited now?
I am. I'm excited about this one.
Good.
Miss Marvel will probably start. It'll start well after the blip happened. That's how it'll start. And then this one will start with, "I once peeled a guy's face off."
Well, yeah, probably.
Probably not.
Am I remembering incorrectly? But does Miss Marvel have any eye to the universe of or multiverse of madness?
No.
Was there something we saw there?
I mean, there's possibility. You see a character
With
that
this,
looks like a Captain Marvel
Yeah.
or Ms. Marvel
Oh,
or
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
similar powers or whatever, but you really don't know who
Yeah, I
it
don't think
is.
so.
So
never know.
more than likely it won't be because this show will come out after Multiverse of
That doesn't
Madness.
stop them.
I mean, it doesn't,
It
but
doesn't
I
come
mean,
out. I don't even
I think it'll be weird.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you never know. It could be that you actually get introduced in the movie and then you see her in her show, right?
You'll just be walking
It
down
could
the
be some
sidewalk.
character using that bracelet and it goes off and then she finds the bracelet in her show.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Supposedly they're still doing reshoots for Multiverse of Madness.
Oh
So
gosh.
Yeah.
there's that.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Mhm.
It's 2 months away, if that.
Yeah, those effects will go nicely, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Those new shots.
I wonder what. I mean,
Somebody's
I'll
working
often
overtime.
wonder what when they do these reshoots like last minute. Like, what are they actually doing? Like,
Really, like basically what happens with stuff like that is they get into the editing room,
yeah,
and because in editing the story can change drastically
yeah,
from what's shot when it's put together, and they need to when they're doing that, it's like, okay, well the story's kind of leaning this way, but we need like maybe one or two little sequences to kind of wrap this together better. So then they'll go out and do the reshoots. And a lot of movies they plan for reshoots. They've got money set aside to do that
yeah.
already. And with this one, it's more like a little bit of that, but also probably a little bit of like, man, Spider-Man
Oh,
No Way Home,
yeah,
really good. We should put some more people in here. Yeah,
yeah.
because apparently that's happening with Black Adam
Hmm.
as well. Possibly Superman maybe being added
Oh,
because that movie got pushed till next
that
year.
is
It's
true.
supposed to come
And then the
out.
Shazam got pushed up to this year.
Yeah, Shazam got pushed up,
This,
and Flash again got pushed back. Yeah, it's not Marvel,
Yeah,
it's comic.
it's superheroes. Well, we'll end on this. We won't get into it, but I saw the Batman.
oh yeah.
It was good.
It was good.
It was really good. Go see it.
What's that?
Go see the Batman. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Even, I mean, it was 3 hours, and I was still. I mean, there
It didn't feel
didn't feel
long.
like it was too long.
The only reason it felt a little long to me was I was in a kind of uncomfortable chair,
Oh,
and so my back was kind of like tweaking on me a bit. And then there
Mm.
was a kid behind me, and because the chairs lean back, and when you lean them back, they're mechanical, so it's going zzz, and the kid kept going zzz, 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 the whole time. Like whenever people were talking,
I would have went
he
full.
got
I would have
bored.
went full Batman on him.
Swear to me.
Yeah, we splurged, and the theater we're in had these pods you sit in,
Oh.
so you don't have people like kicking. It's like you're surrounded on 3 sides by these walls, and then it has 2 seats that recline and they give you blankets and a
It was one of those
tray, and
things
there's
that
like a little
Are
light
you
you could
sure you
turn on
didn't
and
fly
off.
to Europe or something?
Go to Houston, baby. But it's nice. It spoils you. You're like, and then of course they bring you food and drinks, and then they're like, "Oh, would you like your complimentary popcorn that comes with the seat?" And we're like,
Ooh.
"What? Yes, please. Bring us the popcorn."
Man, oh man.
Like, no.
Yeah, no, who wants that? No.
Gross.
So man, but yeah, the blankets and I mean, I was worried since it was a 3-hour movie. I'm like, okay, they give me a blanket and this seat like reclines back, and I'm in a pod. I'm just gonna fall
3
asleep, but
hours
I didn't
long. Yeah.
because the movie was really good.
Good.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Just gotta find a
Yeah.
time. No, Carla's not interested, my wife, and my son
Oh,
won't go. So
yeah, probably. Yeah, let's go by yourself then.
he's like, "Why do they have to be so dark these days? Movies."
Well, because
Batman. It comes out
I
at
said
night.
it's the Dark
Yeah.
Knight, and she's like, "I know, but why?"
The evening night.
So that's why Miss Marvel was
We
made.
have a question from the
you.
viewers. Chris, did you watch the
Oh.
Boys Diabolical cartoons yet?
I have watched some of them. I have not watched all of them. I watched a couple episodes, and yeah, it's. I mean, if you like the boys, you'll like the Diabolical. Basically, they're animated kind of shorts, based on the boys universe, and they're fun and very violent. So violent. One of them's like almost like a Roger Rabbit type cartoon or whatever, but like bloody. It's fun.
There we
It's
go.
fun.
Fun times. Fun times. I tried to watch a superhero show on Netflix starring Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh. Is it that new one that
I
it's
don't
like
even
set
remember
in the
what it's
future
called.
or something, and it's
Yeah,
it's weird. What you talking about? Like
yeah, it is weird. It is
I couldn't
weird.
get
I watched
into
a
it because it
couple
was
of
just so.
episodes.
It was again. It was dark and like it's in a, it's not great times in the future or whatever. I guess.
Did you notice? Did you recognize Diamond Dallas
I
Page?
didn't
He
watch
was
enough of it. Yeah.
he was the guy that was supposed to be the Batman character.
Okay.
And he even has a sidekick that's like a little boy, like Robin.
Yeah.
But he's a different kind of flying animal. He's not a bat. I don't know. But I'm like, wait, that's Diamond Dallas Page. He's a wrestler. For those that don't know.
Did you know he has his own yoga videos?
Oh, yeah. DDP yoga.
Yeah.
DDP yoga.
It supposedly it helps
That's
people
what I've heard.
a lot.
There's a like a radio show I
friend
listened
Carrie.
to that did it, and
Carrie
he lost
Gordon
a
does
ton of weight with it.
Our friend Carrie Gordon
Oh,
from
yeah, that's
Tom
right, he
Plizzic.
does. Yeah. And the
Yeah.
Metal
Geek
Metal Geek
or
podcast.
Metal Geek.
Yeah. Metal
podcast.
Geeks.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I've had fun.
Yeah.
We had some news. We had a quiz. We dove in to figure out what Moon Knight is all about.
Mm-hmm.
We know now it's more than about mooning at night. And he's not Batman.
What do you
so
need?
we're good to
He's
go.
not Batman.
What more do you need?
But he's
And
like,
he's Spawn.
he's what?
It's Spawn. Or Spawn's Moon
He's
Knight,
Spawn, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, Spawn is Moon Knight.
All right. Well, this has been episode 230. Can you believe that? 230.
Wow. We're at year 5,
Wow.
like in a couple weeks. It is in
Wacky,
April
wild
that we
stuff.
started because I found an email of where we said, "Here's a good logo we can use." Is what we were passing around stuff in April. So this is our time of the year.
It's our time
Magic number
here.
5.
Hopefully, we'll go for 5 more.
At
if
least
Podbean will allow
500 more.
Anyways, all right. Well, thank you for joining us on this version of iamMarvel, episode 230 of iamGEEK, and we'll be back next week with. Oh, what is next week?
Repeat back to I Am Legend.
Legend? Oh.
Maybe we
Oh,
can
okay.
talk about the moon. So we could always lead in for whatever we talk about.
Moon.
The legend of, or something with
The-
Egyptian. We could do something Egyptian.
Is it
related?
Real.
Is the moon real?
Is it made of cheese?
Was there really
Did we
landing
land on it?
Oh. Was it done in a Hollywood stage?
By Kubrick.
I don't know. We'll talk about something legendary next week on iamGEEK. So we'll see you next week for something fun, something geeky. Oh no, I messed it up.
Oh
well. Something new, something fun, and of course something geeky on iamGEEK.
Bye-bye.
See you next time. Messing up our own catchphrase? What is my problem? Very violent, Vance. Just reading your comments. Yeah, some of the comments I didn't see.
That's all right. Not missing a whole lot.
And for those who want to know, we have the TikTok. We have the
Oh, I
iamGEEK
forgot to
TikTok.
mention the TikTok.
And yeah, TikTok. And I made a TikTok.
What?
those
So proud
How
of
did you
youngsters
do that?
youngsters are doing. I don't
Did you have like
know.
a clock beside you or something? What is that?
I don't know. I blacked out and one got made. Um
You got a like on it
What?
and a
No.
a new follower out of it. Let me see if it's
Oh.
actually a person.
It's a bot.
It might be someone I knew that I sent it to. But yeah, there's that Not My Name song thing that celebrities are doing, and I made an animator edition.
You are a celebrity. So.
With no.
No, you are in our hearts. You have 2 views on
Watch
it.
the video, you'll see.
Yeah. Let's get those views up.
Right.
Go to our TikTok. iamGEEKshow.
That's what you're listening for.
Yeah. There you go. Maybe people like it. Maybe they
I was bummed that you didn't put in Doom. I would have got all the views.
I went with my cinematic.
And then I got a few on there for my lightsaber
movies.
stuff. So there we go. There's some Hawaii stuff on there. Anyway, so go join our TikTok. iamGEEKshow on TikTok, where all the kids are. We'll have more coming soon, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm sure I'll do some at Disney.
Oh yeah, you're going. When are you going?
I'll be there May 3rd.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I'm going for the May 4th. May the 4th be with you. I'm gonna sneak on the Star Cruiser. I'm trying to get a guest on from the Star Cruiser.
Yeah.
I don't know. They haven't heard back from them. So
I heard a really good podcast about a guy that went on it. That's he's a podcaster, but he developed a character that was called Stan Lonely, which is a play on Han Solo. But his character is actually a character in film. So he's like, he goes to the Star Cruiser as a film star, but it's like he makes Bollywood movies or something. So it's just this really like outrageous thing. But he said, as soon as you get out of your car, because it's valet, like it be in character. And he talked about just like embracing your character that you have, and just like having these catchphrases and having responses for different things that people say, and like, oh, I'm workshopping that, that kind of thing, and really do it, and you'll get pulled in for things, if you're really interacting with the cast members, then the more you'll get involved with things, and so it was really interesting, and it made me really want to go and develop some sort of character and just be obnoxious.
Let's do this.
Because you could almost do it when you're in
you guys go
in Batu, right? But there's so many like people that aren't doing that, they'll just be like looking at you, you're an idiot.
Listen, if we can get technically you can put 5 people in a room.
Yeah.
If we can find other people, it would probably be for one person like $1,500
a night,
somewhere in there.
Right?
No, total.
Okay. That's right, because the more people you have, the cheaper it is. That's true.
Yeah, total it would be like $1,500.
Yeah,
I think that's like in September or something like that. But that's with 4 people. So if you had 5 people, it may be even less.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Well, it would be. I mean, it should.
No, I mean,
if math works, like I don't know.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's for 4 people.
Sometimes
I could be wrong. It could be for 5 people.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we just got to find a group.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Because I got to thinking about this, and from watching Dano's videos and some other people's videos, part of it, what makes it fun, is who you go with.
Yeah.
Like if you want to get on the character and go all in, if the rest of your group's like, yeah, that's stupid,
right,
then it's probably not going to be as fun.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you're
like,
if you're all in, we just have to, give something to Chris to get him in a character or something.
Like they'll be talking to me like, we gotta get Chewie through these hallways. Okay.
But you don't have to. You can just be like, no, I don't want to.
Let's walk down the hall.
I think Chris's character will be a
The mute.
random guy that a death stick dealer.
Could
maybe
he have an ice cream maker?
somebody's already done that.
Oh, did
Yes,
they?
he did. They did the running of the
Yeah.
that character.
I'm gonna go
And
with
somebody,
Dr. Spock.
there's been people on there in full Star Trek outfits. I've seen them.
I mean,
I've watched all the videos.
E.T.
Somebody went as the radar technician from Saturday Night Live, the Kylo Ren.
Oh yeah,
pretends to be the
oh,
radar
that's perfect.
technician.
Yeah.
And they went full
Nice.
method. They went. He played the part the whole time, and then when it got to the
fighting
scene where where Kylo comes out, he hands his camera to a friend. Like, oh, I've got to go to the bathroom. Or it's right before Kylo comes out. He hands the camera and goes, I got to go to the bathroom real fast. And then he's gone. And then at the end, he cuts back and he's like, his glasses are all messed up and his wig's on back. He's like, oh man, I had a rough time in the bathroom.
I'm gonna go as Yogurt from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be on my knees the whole time.
Somebody went, and I don't know. I would not pay this much money to do this. Have you seen the blow up Han and Carbonite?
Oh yeah, it's like
costume.
Yeah,
it's like a blow up thing.
Almost like a
looks
pool.
Pool.
Yeah.
It looks like a pool craft.
Yeah,
they were in that the whole time walking around.
Oh gosh,
I'm like, what the heck?
It's crazy.
I'm gonna be uncomfortable for 2 days.
No.
No. But Katrin, we've got to figure out a way to go.
I know my wife doesn't want to go because she's like, I don't want to have to like interact with people, And
See, I get her.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, I have that going. It's like, okay, so I don't have to worry about paying for her because she doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
My son would want to go, but
no, we can't
take kids.
We can't take kids.
They can't pay their way.
I mean, it would be fun. It would be fun to take the kids and do it, but then I'm like, they would sort of.
You'd have to go again, so you could do it the right way.
Yeah, I want to go with it by myself first.
Wow.
Well, because like the kids are going to be like, I want to go.
My kid would love this.
I think when they get a little older, maybe, but right now,
yeah.
They'd have to go to the Loth Cat Club to do everything, and I'm like, no.
It's too expensive for a kid to go. I'm sorry. It's just they show pictures of kids, and remember all the artwork that they had. There's like a little kid helping Chewie or whatever. It's like, no, he doesn't have enough money to go. What are you talking about?
So how are we gonna pull this off, Katrin? We gotta. I don't have any friends except for you.
I don't either.
So we've got to find like 2 or 3 more people, because I don't think Chris is going to go, because he's.
I bet we could get Vance to go with us.
I don't like people.
I don't.
We could get the Kyber Curator, I'm sure. Talk Vance and the Kyber Curator to go with us.
I go on vacation to relax. That doesn't seem relaxed.
Oh, it's listen, I'm an introvert, but this sounds.
You can go out and stack rocks.
You can play Sabacc all day if you want to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably do that here and not pay.
Not the same.
No, there's like $100.
You can even make the rocks move.
You can drink.
I can make rocks move here too.
And you get a lightning lane pass for Rise of the Resistance.
You know what? One thing that I want to do is have you seen the magic trick where you can like pull stuff?
I don't like magic.
Like you can like make something float or something. Like I could just pick up something like, ooh, it's floating. It's like this special string that you buy that you can't really see. I want to get that and learn how to do it. And so when I go on the Star Cruiser, it's like I'm using the Force. I'm like, oh, let me grab that napkin.
Yeah.
And people will be like, what the heck is going on over here?
I'm sure somebody doing that. I don't know.
I just feel like I could use the Force too, and then just like hit something and knock it off the table. Like, there, look at that.
The more videos I watch, the more I want to go.
Yeah.
Which maybe I should stop watching.
And it's crazy because it still just, I don't know. It'd be fun. I think
people are saying that they wish it was 3 days so you had like a down day where you could just sort of like chill.
Enjoy it.
Because they say when you're there, you go like nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's yeah, I don't want to do that.
But you don't have to go nonstop. I mean,
Yeah,
you could
but
just.
you want to
But
get
if
your
you,
money worth.
if
But
it
you want to
feels
get.
like, yeah, you have to get your money's worth.
I mean, you could go sit in your room and watch TV the whole time. That's just
Don't
like a
have a
cruise.
TV.
No, it does have
Oh,
a
it
TV.
does.
yeah, it's got a
Oh,
TV
that's
and you
right.
can
Yeah, we
watch
talked about
Disney
that. I
shows,
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah,
movies.
you can watch The Simpsons.
But I mean,
in
yeah,
space.
it wouldn't be on if I were
In space.
Yeah. I want. Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to go.
there. We need to win some money.
So Vance wants to go, but not pay over $1,200 for his part. I need someone to decide the rest.
But well,
I
that's what
wish
I'm
I
saying.
just.
So he can go for $1,200 worth of time and then leave, and then someone can come for the 300.
But if we
That's
can
fine.
get 5 people, then it might be less
Yeah.
than that.
What if they'll subtract? Like, I don't eat seafood, so can they just subtract that
Oh, yeah.
from my bill?
Yeah, you don't have
Like, yeah, I don't eat that. Just subtract it from the bill.
no.
I'm not eating anything here for 2 days, so
I'm probably not going to drink the blue and green milk, so you can subtract that from my bill.
Yeah,
I'll
I
think
probably
about
won't.
Here's what I want. So when you go down to Batu, you get these pins that you wear that says basically you're from the Star
Yeah,
Cruiser, and you get to keep those pins. So I wonder how many people are going back to Batu wearing those pins so they could get the special treatment around Batu
Sneakies.
because they get to keep the magic bands and the pins.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Speaking of magic bands, have y'all seen the new ones where, like, when you walk in to tap to enter, they play special sounds now instead of just the bling? It's like it plays, whatever is related to whatever you have on the band.
Oh, whatever's on the band.
Yeah, they have. I wish I had a good example. It's a terrible story because I don't have a good example.
When
it's the new magic band.
When I would go like we would get a special DVC.
Right. No, these
bling,
have
bling, whatever.
Yeah,
and then we would get like when we went to the Haunted Mansion, it'd be like boo doo doo.
This was like when you come in, it did something, and maybe it's the new magic bands and just some people are testing them.
The Magic Band Plus.
Yeah.
They've started installing all the speakers on the 50 statues that will be used with Magic Band Plus.
If it has Bruno on it, does it just go shh?
No, it just blares the song really loud so everybody can hear it and sing along.
Yeah, that was the thing is like when you're watching different like fireworks shows, it can do different things and it has gestures and
it was supposed to be ready for the Star Cruiser, but it didn't get ready in time. So that's why they've handed out the little white ones.
I wonder. I wonder how many people try to steal those phones that they give you too, because like you get a special phone when you.
You get
they take it
charged.
Oh, okay.
So somebody accidentally kept theirs, and they drove off, and then they realized that they accidentally took it, so they drove back. And when they got to security, before they could say anything, they're like, "The so and so's are back here. We can get their thing from them." So they were tracking them, like they knew where they were. Like, don't worry, they've come back. We can get the phone from them.
Call off the snipers.
Yeah. And then somebody they didn't want to use the one they gave, so they used their own phone on the Play app.
Yeah.
And they got a phone call from the people at the Star Cruiser asking, is something wrong with your data pad? That's what they call it. They're like, no, they're like, why haven't you been using it? And they're like, oh, I decided to use my own. And they're like, please, sir, don't use your own. Use ours.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of creepy, right?
Ouch.
Probably because they're going through all this testing.
Oh, I know.
They want to make sure.
Yeah, I mean,
they can
only guarantee that those are going to work properly because it's not built into the regular app the right way or something. So it's
there are no iPhones in Star Trek. No iPhones in Star Trek or Star Wars. I don't know.
Star Trek.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
If we get an actor from the Star Cruiser to come on the show,
oh man.
Would it make you want to? Would it make you go to the Star Cruiser with us?
Me?
If we could get him to talk you into going.
Probably not, because if he's talking in character, I'm not gonna.
But see, listen, you'll get to know him on our show. And you'll be like, "Oh, I
And
know this guy. He's like a
He'll
friend.
get me in for free.
He's like a friend." No, but I'll have someone to talk to while I'm there that I know. But then it won't be like you talking to strangers.
But he'll have to talk in character there, and then it's going to be even weirder. Like I want to talk to you like I know you, but I can't. I have to call you bleep a blorp.
Well, you could
And
just like put his stage name in quotations every time you say it.
hey,
Hey
bleep
there.
a
What about this weather?
How's your wife doing? Like, she doing okay? How's your baby?
I don't think they have a baby.
Are you expecting?
Wow. Anyways,
All
right. So, yeah.
What about your nut allergy?
I did see that
Getting any better?
they have. Yes, that's the dude, Vance. I've been talking to. I'm trying to get him to come on the show. So if you're in the comments, that's who I'm trying to get. We've talked back and forth a little bit. He seems like a cool guy. Diz Talk is their podcast, and it's really funny. If you like Disney podcasts, it's called Diz Talk Podcast. I'll give them a free plug. What the heck? They did an episode where the host. So this is something cool they do. They have like four hosts, and they each week one of the hosts takes the episode and is the host for the show. So this one week, one of the ladies on there took the same. She goes, "I need everybody to pick 5 characters, and I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do with them. Just pick 5 characters, and then those will be your 5 characters for the show that we're going to do." So they each pick 5 characters. This is something fun that we should do sometime. We'll just steal it from them. And then when she got, we probably won't, but anyways, she goes, here's your 5 characters pick. Let's go around and tell everybody why you picked them. So they did all that. And some of them were like, well, these are strong, or some were like, this is what I want my, I sort of like my friends to be and stuff. And they're like, now you're all stranded in the zombie apocalypse. And here's how it's going to go. And they had to take these 5 characters, and they each had numbers. And so she would be like, okay, your number 4 character just got bit by a zombie. What's going to happen? And it was like a very terrifying yet funny episode. So we like Disney stuff, but listen to us first.
Yep.
Then you go listen to them. Anyways, all right. Well, I think not enough. I think that's enough for tonight.
Enough out of you.
Yeah. I still have stuff to take down, and I got to tear this room apart so they can build a wall in here tomorrow. They're going to wall me in.
No door.
No door. That's going to put a wall up. This is where I'll live from now on. No bathroom. Start eating action figures. Oh wait, I have this stuff I can eat.
I don't eat.
You're not supposed to eat that. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat that.
Well, there's a very thin line of not supposed to and shouldn't.
Oh gosh. The fumes.
That's what my son said the other day after. Never mind.
Moon night.
All right. Bye, everybody. I forgot to talk about it. I went to Hamilton. Oh well.
Oh well.
See you next time.
Sorry. Bye.